On this episode of Drive Hard, I'm going to take you out of the Rockies, up through Wyoming, into South Dakota, across the Needles Highway, where we're going to check out some tunnels and some vistas. Then we're going to go check out the Badlands. And finally, I'm going to reveal this big-ass milestone I've been talking about. I'm pretty happy about it. Also, we're going to check out some music, mainly the music that I listened to for the majority of this entire road trip through Colorado and everywhere else. So thank you for tuning in. But first, I have some really, really sad news. I know it's been a while, but I have my reasons. I can assure you that this is taking several takes to get through. Since the last episode, Lou died. And it's kept me out of the pod room. I just haven't been able to continue on with this footage, nor have I been able to just close out what was already there. It wasn't until 2 days ago that I was able to come up here and fire the computers up and clear the boards of his episode stuff. I had a ridiculous, insane amount of footage from Lou in person and over the phone. And it's just something I can't sift through right now. So I'm gonna keep moving on with the road trip, and as Lou would want me to. And head on out to South Dakota. So I dedicate this episode to Lou. Park. My destination for today is Custer Park in South Dakota. I reserved a campsite there for 2 nights. It will take me about 5.5 hours to get there. I plan on stopping at the bottom of the mountain here in Loveland to do a little shopping at a place called Esch's. We are now driving down Route 34. This road was completely shut down my last season up here because of massive flooding. And as I look along the riverbed to the right, you know, I can see differences and changes, because once you've driven this road a few hundred times, you start to know where the big boulder is and where that down tree is. But everything is different and wider and bigger. Yeah, branching off in different directions that it didn't used to. It's all very different. We are now traveling through the Narrows. This is where the canyon narrows. It's one of the best things about driving up 34 to Estes Park is experiencing this canyon.
Driving through the canyon during a heavy storm was pretty scary at times. I can't imagine what it was like during this last flood. The water just built up on those ridge lines and poured over like a river and really tore up the road and ate up the rails. It was a pretty gnarly thing. So here I am about to exit the canyon, and I'll pass the dam store because there's a dam there, of course. That's the joke. And then I'm going to continue on 34 East and head to I-25, where I will head north into Wyoming and roll through Cheyenne and some other places, and eventually get into South Dakota. Okay, so this is a Tribe Called Red, and this song is called Sisters. I found these guys while I was watching Letterkenny. Letterkenny has really good soundtrack music, so I did a deeper dive into that soundtrack and found this band. And because of these guys, I also found DJ Shub, as well as the Snotty Nosed Reds Kids. Through this music, I've learned a lot about their culture. While I am attracted to the traditional beats with the driving, heavier kind of techno beats that make it work well with my road tripping experiences live, as well as the recorded footage that I'm providing with you guys today, their music has messages in it, and I've been paying attention to them and learning a lot about their music. Let's check out a little bit of DJ Shub. This is DJ Shub, and this song is called Smoke Dance. Again, I found DJ Shub through a Tribe Called Red, and DJ Shub went out on his own, and later on a Tribe Called Red became Hallucination. Again, yeah, right here, prime example of great driving out in the West music. 80 miles an hour, flying through Wyoming, just a good pace to be driving to. So we also have the reasoning being, again, treading through. Now, these guys are from Canada. So don't get me wrong, I know that this music doesn't represent where I was. However, for me, to be mindful of the area that I was in traveling through, I listened to this music and it just fit well with all situations. It gave a really neat perspective to everything that I was seeing out there. Okay, this is Hallucination. So if you've stayed with me so far, a Tribe Called Red, who DJ Shub used to be a member of. A Tribe Called Red is now known as Hallucination. And this song is just amazing. It's got balls for days. It's the only way I can describe it. I just really like it. Again, driving beats, really great heavy bass. I've got a great subwoofer in the van, so I can really appreciate this stuff. And again, just learning a lot about a culture I'm not familiar with through someone's music. I'm using different music than what I've shown you just now in hopes that I'll expose somebody to some good stuff.
There's been a few places where I have wanted to stop and take a look around, but my van isn't insulated yet, the ceiling. So this thing just heats up real quick. So we're just gonna keep moving. I'm not sure where I am in Wyoming. To take you up the Needles Highway and out to Mount Rushmore via some stone tunnels and big vistas. I did this trip on July 6th, 2021, and this is obviously a small portion of the bigger road trip. Here are the routes that I took. It's really easy to read on the map because it's marked out mainly by monuments like Crazy Horse, Rushmore, etc. And I'll show you a map of it here, starting in the left-hand bottom corner at Comanche Campgrounds in Custer State Park, pretty much making a lasso out to Rushmore and back.
leaving Custer State Park, I start heading to the Badlands. I'm headed west. No, I'm headed east. I'm headed east on 40. And at one point in time, I discovered that I cannot continue on 40 going through an Indian reservation because they have restrictions for COVID and only locals are allowed through. So I am detoured back up into Rapid City and then head out on 90 west. Once I get to Wall, that's when I drop down south and continue on to the Badlands.
Badlands. Hello. I would like to get a national park pass.
Okay, those are $80.
Okay.
Are you having a good time?
I am.
So this will expire the last day of July next year.
Okay.
Have you had one before?
Yes, I have.
Would you like a little brochure about it?
No, thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you so much.
Do you want a trail map or anything?
No, we're just cruising today.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
It is Thursday morning, and I am headed north on I-29 through northern South Dakota. I am 52 miles away from the North Dakota border. I've never been to North Dakota. This is my last state, and I have hit all 50. I'm so excited. I'll do a little dance at the border. I am going to celebrate by exiting at mile marker 1 mile into North Dakota, and I'm going to do a little gambling at the Dakota Black Casino. Black? Dakota? No, Luck. Dakota Luck Casino. Maybe it is black. I bet it's Luck. It's early. I've been on the road for approximately 10 minutes. I stayed at a lovely little RV park in Watertown, South Dakota. My campsite was right on the lake. There was a neat little trail that went off around the lake, and they had a beautiful shower facility, and their bathrooms were clean, and the campsites were spread apart nicely. So, yay for that place. Thoughts for hitting all 50 states. Within 26 miles, I'll have been in all 50 states. I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. I've met a lot of interesting people. My first trip out west, the first time I saw the mountains, it just blew me away. New Orleans, big impression, New Orleans. So much so that I've been back there several times. I don't even know how many times I've been to New Orleans now. Unexpected places? Atlanta. I really liked Atlanta. And what was another unexpected place that I really liked? The shore off of Olympic National Park in Washington, Ruby Beach, all that whole ocean drive was just amazing and unexpected. And I'll say it again, I only expected to camp in that area for one night, and I ended up staying for 3 days because it was so beautiful and amazing. Yellowstone, definitely a place of note. Driving through the Tetons and getting to Yellowstone. The Beartooth Pass, one of my favorite drives. I like Utah a lot. I want to get back to Alaska, because Alaska was gorgeous and I would like to see more. Hawaii, bar none, favorite state. And I'll tell you why. I love Hawaii because it's the best of Colorado without snow, unless you're on the Big Island, and it has the warm temperatures. It's warm enough to get in the water. It's the only downside to Colorado is that in a lot of places it's too cold to get in the water. So to me, Hawaii is the best of all places. It's got your mountains, it's got your desert, it's got your rainforest, it's got your farms, it's got your ranches, it's got your mountains, it's got your oceans, it's got your lakes, your ponds. Hawaii has everything. But overall, 50 states, what's the worst state? You know, I don't think there is a worst state, but I will say this. I just saw the best highway sign, and it was an electric one too, so it had to be programmed to say this and approved by the Highway Commission here in South Dakota. I'm in far eastern and northern South Dakota right now, and the sign said, "Camp in the Black Hills, not the left lane." That's so brilliant. Exit 1, welcome.
So I'm leaving the casino and I'm gonna head home to Ohio. From here, things get pretty darn quick because I'm just going back to Ohio. Enjoy.
Just happy to have been here so I can claim my 50th state. I was getting a little concerned that I would never hit it, and when I decided to go to South Dakota about a month ago, it was just like, might as well drive the extra couple hours and hit North Dakota. I spent 3 hours at the Dakota Lucky Magic or Black Magic Hotel or casino and lost some money. Then I came out of it okay, got back up even, and won $80. So that was kind of a free tank of gas. So it's all good. Well, I am on a dirt road that I was not prepared to be on. That's taking me down another dirt road. Whew! And apparently we're growing corn out here.
Continue on 250th Avenue for 1 mile. In 600 feet, turn right onto Minnesota 79 East, 2nd Street Northeast.
What a lovely little town square. Stuck in traffic for quite some time. Oh geez, yeah. Yikes. Oh no. Well, I am just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The sky has narrowed up a bit. This is Wisconsin. Well, Chicago is right there. I was not on the right side of Chicago. I am on the wrong side of Chicago for rush hour. Wrong side.
much does it for this episode. Next episode, the footage is going to be a lot different. I'm getting my camera out from behind the windshield, and thanks to this device, I get to mount my camera on the exterior of the vehicle. So my travel footage is going to suddenly become much more clear and a lot less buggy. We can pretty much consider part of the next episode a gear talk. I'm going to talk about the camera that I use, everything that I use for putting these together. That's it. Thanks. Adios.